first story was, okay, so if you haven't watched my video on my life update, my eyebrow hair is like falling, you know that happens. But I was actually in a long relationship, and that ended. It was, on good terms, but it did end. I did need a different place to live other than where I had been living. So, do you see me trying to tuck my hair behind my ears? Because it's just so big right now, because it's so humid. Like, look at this. It's just curling up right now. But, so I did need a different place to live. So I've had such an outreach from my friends, like all of my friends who know that the relationship ended. Like when I text them, my first text back, they all knew I was okay, because I'm that kind of person. I'll be okay. But every single person texts back, where are you staying? Do you need a place to live? You can come stay with me. That was amazing. I've lived with quite a few of my friends over the past, maybe 2 weeks while I was finding an apartment. And everyone's so sweet. Like, a lot of people actually ended up inviting me to their family dinners and stuff like that. Just, they're just things they do with their family. Just, I guess to, give me a sense of, loving and all that. Which is so sweet. My friends have just been so amazing. Like, all of them watching this, anyone, just, even if you just talk to me, even if you were just nice to me, even if you text me to see how I was doing, thank you so much. I'm sure I thanked you already, but if I didn't, thank you so much, everyone, for being in my lane and, looking out for me. That was really great. But I am a big believer in paying things forward. Like, the more positivity you put out is the more positivity you get back. I was laying in bed one day, and I just want to share this story because, I feel like it's me putting more positivity out. I was laying in bed one day, and I was thinking, I really, really want a Wawa hoagie. Really bad. I don't know why I, needed it, and I was I want the perfect one. I don't just want, a turkey, or, a meatball sub, or a cheesesteak. I want to, really make a really good sandwich. So I thought about this sandwich, all morning, off and on. I'm just, I want this, I don't like that. So when I finally come up with the perfect sandwich, I drive over to Wawa, make my sandwich, press the buttons, yeah. And then walk to the cashier, pay for it. The guy's real friendly. Nice day, whatever. I get my sandwich on my way back home, thinking about what I'm going to watch while I eat my sandwich. I'm having the time of my life in the car, dancing, singing, driving. I drive past this homeless lady, and, she looked a little, disheveled, she had been living outside, but she didn't look dirty or, like she was high or drunk or anything. She just looked like a person who didn't have a place to live. So I, if I have food, I like to give it to homeless people. I don't give money, but, I can afford to go get more food. That's fine. I can share that. So I pull over, and, I walk up to her, and I was like, hey, how's it going? And she's just like, I don't have anything on me. I just walk up to her. Hey, how's it going? And she's just like, oh, it's okay, I'm just having a rough time. And she was, really positive about the whole thing. She's just like, but it'll turn around, Sometimes we get down on our luck, and, it'll turn around. And I was like, I explained to her how excited I was about the sandwich. I'm just like, I think you need this a little more than I do. And I gave it to her, and she got so excited. The whole time she was talking, she was kind of grinning, just being friendly, but ear to ear smile. She was so happy. This sandwich, it's just a sandwich. It was the 10-inch one, because it's half now, half for later. Yeah. But she didn't even ask what was on it. She was so happy with just a sandwich. A sandwich. I ended up giving her a bottle of water, but whatever. But a sandwich just made her entire day. And she's like, you know what? People have been coming up to me all day, and she had her little sign, and she's like, 4 or 5 people, and the only people that have come up to me today have said things, get a job, you're draining society, things like that. No one came up to her with oh, here's a Bible, here's, Jehovah's Witnesses and other religions do, or here's some water, here's this. No one came up to her with anything that would make her not homeless, or not make her not homeless, but anything that would bring her closer to a home, anything that would bring her closer to a job, anything that would bring her closer to her family. They all came up with negativity, and they came up and they told her, you don't why are you out here? Oh, yeah, you probably had stuff and you lost it. Like, you know, they just said such rude things. And I'm just like, what? Like, how does that help anyone? How does that help anyone? That just furthers the negativity. That just furthers the problem. She already doesn't have a home. So do you think that you going up to her and saying you're a drain on society will get her a home? How do you get a job if you don't have an address? Please, I would love to, like, some people who don't like homeless people, I'd love to see some comments. How do you get a job without an address? Oh, wait, you don't. We all need help. Me talking about how I didn't have a place to live, I needed help. I mean, I could live with my family, but it's not ideal. We all have our own stories. It's just not ideal for me. I don't understand how you can just go up to someone you don't know and tell them how to make their life better when you have no idea what their life is or their details. Basically, the moral of the story is we all need help in our own ways. The more you put out, to me, is the more you get back. If you see somebody who needs help, the last thing you need to do is kick them when you're down, because karma will remember. And you can't run from karma. Basically, my idea in sharing this story is her just telling me how appreciative she was of a sandwich made my entire day. That probably made my week. And that was, like, not the best week for me. And she was just so happy by one little thing I did. Took 5 minutes out of my day, cost me like $5. I'm not saying run around and give every homeless person food, but if you see someone or you know somebody that could just use a tiny bit of help, a tiny bit, why would you not help them? It just made me so upset that people would be so mean to her. Why would you be mean to anyone, let alone a stranger? And I didn't know, who made you captain of living life? How do you know how to make people feel better and do better? You just know what works for you in your situation. Keep your mouth shut on everyone else's. But yeah, I just wanted to share that story. This was Storytime with Jas. I just thought that would be worth a share. Just worth a little share. Go do something positive today. Go help somebody. Even if you just hold the door, smile at somebody. Go make somebody's life a little easier today, y'all.